They closed the door on you, but God opened everything. Peace, family. Randy here, coming to you with another video. And we're just talking about the people that left your life because, in their mind, you know, you weren't going anywhere. In their mind, you didn't look the part. You know what I'm saying? In their mind, you weren't the ideal person that they wanted to be in a relationship with long term. These are people that never had good intentions in the first place, man. These are folks that a lot of times, when you meet people in the world, it's very few people that you can meet and hold as a friend. A lot of times people are opportunists. So when you got motion, you got certain things going on for yourself, they'll see you as a type of person to connect with, to see what they can get. And after they feel like they got everything they needed from you, they hit the door, right? They leave. But the thing about it is that God wanted them gone. See, for a period of time, you were around these people and some of your blessings were slowed. Some of the things that God had in store for you kind of slowed down. And sometimes you wonder why you get into a dry season. You wonder why some of the things that you've been working on, that you've been trying to manifest, why they haven't come along yet. That's because of the people that you're around. I've been in situations, I've been in friendships, relationships with people that were toxic, and these people left. I wanted them gone too. And ever since they left, the day they left, the very next week, sometimes the very next day, I get a check in the mail. No, sir, I'm not saying this for YouTube. I'm not saying this for social media. I'm not saying this because it sounds good for the video, for the content. Literally, the very next week, a check in the mail would come from something I did a while back. And I wonder where the hell that check, where's my money? I wonder what happened to this situation. I wonder what happened to the money that maybe a service that I got, they tried to make me pay for, but then they realized they made a mistake, so they sent me the money back in a check to make up for the mistake they made. Sometimes these companies do that. And ever since these people left my life, these checks would come. Money would come. All of a sudden, I would meet people who I enjoy being around and who enjoy being around me. Now the relationships are stronger. The bonds are stronger. There's healthier connections that I'm forming because the people that I had an unhealthy connection and relationship to or with, they left. God wanted them gone, man. Soon as they left your life, soon as they left out, God brung everything you needed in. You got your peace of mind back. Some of these people so toxic, and the effect they have on your life is so crazy that you'll even lose your peace. You'll lose a little bit of your sanity if you have the wrong people in your life. You wonder why you don't feel like yourself. You wonder why you don't feel happy. You wonder why things aren't flowing in terms of relationships and money, and why you can't seem to sleep right. It's not your diet. It's not the weather. It's not the time of year. You understand me? It's not the medication that you missed. It's your peace of mind. It's the energy that you have around you that's disturbing you. Sometimes when you're a very spiritual person, it's always a talk about how your spirit disturbs people, demons, but people disturb your peace. They disturb the angel in you because how toxic they are. So you were annoyed. You were spiritually annoyed. You were spiritually frustrated being around the wrong people. And you gotta watch people, man. And you gotta this video is to really reinforce self-love and self-respect. Because the reason why a lot of these people leave, again, they were opportunists. They didn't intend to be in your life long term in the first damn place. You just gotta keep it a buck. A lot of people out here in the world are like that. They never intended on being in your life long term in the first place. And they left because they thought they could find something better. They found a better situation. They got everything they needed out of you. I don't need him anymore. I don't need her anymore. Right? They said to themselves, it's all right, When I leave, when if things don't work out for me, no matter what, I can always come back to them. Some of these people saw you as a backup plan because they didn't see your value. They saw you as like as whatever. You ain't nobody special. You're nobody they should honor. You're nobody they should hold in high regard. You're nobody that they should really respect like that. And even if they think they found something better, if they don't, and it don't really work out for them like that, they could just come back. See, they close the door on you, but they think if they come back, you'll open the door for them. Crazy as hell. That's mad disrespectful. And it is the arrogance of these people. It is their misjudgment of you and heightened ego of themselves. They think more of themselves than they should, and they don't realize the diamond that you were the whole time. They overestimated themselves and they underestimated you. And so now they walking around and they thinking they this and they that. And if things don't work out, they could just come back and they could just deal with you and you'll just welcome them back into your life with open arms and help them with this and give them a place to stay or give them money or give them your energy and your support and your love, whatever it is, right? And this happens to both men and women. This happens to in friendships. It's not romantic all the time. It's just different situations, but this is what happens when you're dealing with an individual as just they end up burning bridges, man. And the biggest bridge they burned was the one they had with you, because now a lot of these people who thought they left you and you really weren't gonna amount to anything, or you weren't really gonna win without them. Sometimes they think that when they leave your life, you're gonna crumble, right? They think they represent some sense of security for you, or they think they're so big and bad and smart, and that you wouldn't have the capacity and the capability to navigate your life on your own, as if you lack the intelligence to do so. Right? Again, the disrespect. These people thought, they ain't really going nowhere without me. They really ain't gonna make it nowhere and do anything great. So it don't mean nothing to leave, because they ain't nobody special anyways. This is their thinking. This is how they view you. This is their perception of you, right? But it's really hitting a lot of people hard right now for you. Beautiful views, man. It's really hitting a lot of people hard right now. You understand me? Because they turned around, and the person who they thought, you were the last person these people thought would make it in life. You were the last person these people thought would hit a glow up. See, you looked one way when they you looked one way when they left, and when they turned back around, you blossomed. A lot of you started taking care of yourself. This is why I incorporate self-care, health, and fitness into everything, because it just brings the best out of you, man. It's not just about how strong you could be, but it's about looking good and feeling good too. And if you're not walking down the street looking good and feeling good, you'll be susceptible to these type of people, because you'll accept less. But when you pour into yourself and take care of yourself and practice self-love, that builds your esteem. And so you're not going to settle for anything less than what you know you deserve, because you develop that part of yourself, right? The self-respect, the esteem, the confidence. So they left, and you was looking one way. You might have been a little scruffy. You might have not been tapped into your self-care. You might have not been working out. You might have not. Again, you were missing some sleep. Again, some of this was due to them, but you didn't really tap into your health routine, to your fitness routine. You didn't really love yourself like the way that you should, and that's the biggest glow up for you. That's what these people never expected. They never expected you to turn around and start loving yourself, because they thought if they didn't love you, if they didn't see you worthy of love, then how can you see yourself as worthy of love? Yeah. They didn't see you worthy of love, man. So they thought if they didn't get you love, If they didn't give you love, then how could you love yourself? They think you're supposed to get external validation to be fulfilled and to feel loved, and you know what I'm saying? So, but you found love, man. You found God, and God showed you who you are. God showed you your value, and you started looking at yourself and treating yourself based off of how God saw you, and it empowered you. Your relationship with God has transformed your life, and you do not look anything like how you looked when this person and these people last saw you. And they're trying to figure out what the hell happened. They're astounded. They're in deep shock and in deep regret because the basic low level person that they thought you were has blossomed into a superstar, has blossomed into a diamond. You were a diamond in the rough, but God dusted you off. People may drop you. People may abandon you. People may betray you. But God gonna find you. He gonna dust you off. And he gonna pull out the beauty and the power in you that was always there. But he can only do that in isolation. That's why the Most High wanted these people removed, man. God is not gonna bless you the way he really capable of blessing you until you're alone. That's why the greatest transformations happening when? In isolation. God ain't gonna bless you until you remove these people. Why would he bless you being around people that's just gonna take advantage of you? The blessing is just for you. So it's never gonna happen until you remove these people. He gotta put you in isolation, just you and him. Just you and him, every day and out, you and God, you and God. You in your word, you in meditation, you in prayer, you in the gym. Just you and God every day. And over a period of time, as he keeps polishing you up, sharpening you, strengthening you, building you, fortifying you, beautifying you, empowering you, enlightening you, informing you, educating you. You understand me? You turn into the very thing that these people wish they had in their life. So for a lot of you, you have people from your past that's been trying to reach out. they DMing you, they trying to text you, they calling you from unknown numbers. That's them. All these weird numbers that's calling your phone, that's them. They're trying to see if you'll pick up. They're trying to see if they have a chance. They're trying to see if you even have the same heart, because in their mind, you're still the same person. And that's why they left, because a lot of these people saw you as very sweet, kind, caring, sharing, giving, and loving. And so they think they could come back because they think you're the same person. They think if they try to come back into your life, they're going to run into the sweet, kind, very loving version of you that they once took advantage of and they once took for granted. But you're no longer that person. And that's another thing God's going to do for you. God is going to straighten you up. God is going to show you how to respect yourself. God is going to fortify you. God is going to kick out some of the things that you don't need. You've been walking around unbalanced. I believe in being good, but sometimes you could be a little unbalanced. You could be too good and not have enough backbone. You could be too dark and then turn into the type of person that hurts people and burns bridges. Right? So God is just like this, like a seesaw. You know how the seesaw like swing one way and go another way, and then after a period of time, if you leave it alone, it kind of gets into a perfect balance. That's what God is doing for you. You getting you right. He's making you even kill, right? You're getting the right balance between good and bad, your darkness and your light, your love and your backbone. You understand? God is doing that for you too, and these people better not pull up on you. They better not try to reach out to you, because they're gonna get hurt. They're gonna get their feelings hurt. Don't be afraid to hurt people's feelings. Don't be afraid to be unapologetic. What you mean you want to talk again? What you mean you want to hang out? The hell you talking about? What? Crazy as hell. The energy that you got to give these people got to be 10 times of the energy that they gave you, which was thinking they better than you, thinking they could do better than you, thinking that you nothing and they could just, leave your life and come back whenever they want. You got the energy that you got to give these people got to be 10 times more cruel than the energy they gave you. And that, because really that's what they deserve. They deserve cruelty. People crazy as hell. They think it'll come back into your life after betraying you, using you. Some of y'all, they hurt your feelings. They took things from you, and it took you a while. It took you a long time to recover from what these people did. And they think they could just, in and out of your life. Child, please. You understand me? So you being blessed now, man, and your blessing, your greatest blessing, is coming from you. You're not getting certain things. You're not necessarily acquiring certain skills, but the person that you have become is allowing you to attract everything greater that's for you. You are building better relationships. If you have a business, your business is going up. You're building stronger and better relationships. Money is flowing to you because you're the type of person that adds value into spaces because you understand your value. People respect you. But all of this isn't really coming from some university that you went to. It's coming from what's in you. And what God has put in you from his time of developing you and training you and forming you and shaping you after these people betrayed you and left you. The type of person that you are now is one of abundance, one of wealth, one of power, one of confidence, one of respect. And people, you might not even see a door, but somebody might say, hey, I got this, I'll just open this door for you, because they want you in the door. Now, the same doors that these people try to shut for you, you have strangers, people that watch you every day, but may not say nothing right away. They say, hey, I got this door I want to open for you because I see your value. I like you. I respect you as a person. I want you a part of this. I want you a part of this company. I want you a part of this network. I want you a part of this circle. So this person, this one person or this group of people shut this door for you. But ever since they left and you got in touch with God, now doors left and right opening for you. So don't trip when people leave your life. It's only for your greater good because they meant no good for you anyways, and they ain't no good. And a lot of times when you're not exposed to love, when you're not exposed to people that really care about you and value you, you'll think that the breadcrumbs that somebody's giving you is like the best you could do. Some of y'all were so low and at such a low point that you were grateful for the breadcrumbs. But it's not that you were grateful for the breadcrumbs. You didn't even realize you were receiving breadcrumbs because you weren't loved enough. You never saw the difference between real love and somebody that's just feeding you breadcrumbs. But God gave you that real love. God shows you what it feels like and what it looks like to be prioritized, to be put on a pedestal, to be seen as number one, a priority. You God's priority. And now God showed you your value. You can never go back. You could never accept less than what you know you deserve. Yeah. So enjoy it, man. But make sure to never go back. These people don't deserve you. Don't get in a time of day. Let them watch and see the greatness that they missed out on. Y'all going to do some great things, man. So if this video added value to you, hype it up. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Let me know what you think about the video. Donate to the channel so we can keep making great free content like this for you guys. The Zelle is in the description. I'm going to keep enjoying the weather out here. Stay blessed. Love y'all. Peace.